Hey guys, welcome to Pixel Cherry Ninja's channel. Guess what? We are live and we are doing the best Game Boy out there. That's right, it is the Game Boy DMG. I absolutely love this. It's one of my favorite systems of all time, and honestly, I have to be completely honest, it's my favorite handheld. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. It's a freaking really good system. Now, for a long time, I've really enjoyed this on the Analogue Pocket, and I've enjoyed this on the Analogue Pocket so much that I've actually retired my Game Boy DMG. It lives in a box under my bed. Once in a while, I take it out. Yo, EssentialNonsense, how you doing there, bud? So once in a while, I do like to take it out. I do like to take it out and play it, but I haven't played it for a long time. The Analogue Pocket has done a fantastic job. Now, the Analogue Pocket has this DMG filter on there, which I think is absolutely fantastic. It looks great, but it looks clearer than how I remember it on an actual Game Boy. So on an actual Game Boy, I remember my Game Boy screen being like somewhat, what's the way to describe it? You know, you had a little contrast and you'd play it and you'd kind of get it right, but then what would happen is you would, like, it was faded like a little bit. And don't get me wrong, I love the Analogue Pocket display. I love the display filters it has. I love the way it looks on the screen and on a larger TV, but especially on the smaller screen. But since like doing the 4K upgrade on the channel and just experimenting with this Morph 4K, I know I sound like a Morph shill. Someone was calling me a Morph shill earlier, and to be honest, maybe to some extent I am. I've got the unit and I'm having a lot of fun with it. I'm experimenting with stuff. I'm discovering new things. So I'm only speaking highly of this device because my experience has been highly. But one thing that I really liked is we were doing like a stream and having a look at like stuff on the Analogue Pocket, and I was amazed. Like I'm amazed at a lot of stuff. I like a lot of stuff, but I was amazed at how good it works in conjunction with the Analogue Pocket. And the green screen or the yellow screen, whatever it is we're using, is done by the Morph. I'll give you an example, and I'll bring this up a few times. I just thought I'd share this with you guys. This is actually my budget setup in my bedroom. So the screen that I look and play at is obviously the screen that's wall mounted there. There's wires all over the place. I've got stuff all around. Now, with this filter that we're currently using, it's really difficult to see the menu. So what I've done is, if you can see my Analogue Pocket there, I've made it so the display is always on and I can go on there and look at the games, and that's like my OBS, the Morph 4K there, a PVM. So it is really, honestly, like, I'm very impressed with the Game Boy DMG, and that's because I'm a big Game Boy fan, and being a big Game Boy fan, I've always preferred playing my Game Boy as a handheld, right? I can play it on a TV. I've played it on a TV. I've done videos for it. I'm like, okay, this is cool, but you know, just playing it in handheld, it's a magical feeling, right? Especially, you know, when you're a kid and you had some siblings and you only had one TV in the house, your mother wanted to watch Gone with the Wind. Every time there was a holiday, there was a movie called Gone with the Wind. And guys, that movie lasts forever. I feel like that movie never bloody ends, man. Never ends. Gone with the Wind is, frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn is all I remember. And I wanted to say to my mom, I don't give a damn, I want to play it. So having like a Game Boy gave me that escape a lot of the time to go and play video games, or either that, or it was like watch stuff like Gone with the Wind. So I feel like what we've got here with the Morph 4K really creates that Game Boy look. I just can't believe how good it is. I super like the Analogue Pocket one, but the Analogue Pocket one is really sharp, guys. It's sharp. You don't get, see, this is more like what my Game Boy looked like. It looked a little bit more faded, and the look that I've got here, I've got this look here on purpose, guys. I like this faded look. Like, as soon as I looked there, nostalgia just came kicking back. I mean, don't get me wrong, it came kicking back when I looked at the Analogue, the filter on the Analogue Pocket. Absolutely love that filter on this. It's the way I like playing it. But all of a sudden, when I looked at this, it started reminding me of my actual Game Boy, what it looked like on a massive screen. So yeah, really do like this. Also, guys, I'm not sure how long this stream is going to be. My wife might call me in between, and I told her, look, I'm not really supposed to be streaming. I did seek permission from her to do it from 4:30 till 6:30, but instead I got kind of, I got held up with stuff. So I'd done it a little bit later. So I said to her, look, babes, anything up, you know, especially with my mum and her dementia, if she starts getting a little bit crazy or anything, then I said, just call me and I'll stop the stream. So all of a sudden, if I get a random phone call, guys, I might be, guys, stream's over, PCN out, you know, and I might just go out. Hopefully that won't be the case. Hopefully we can. I'm planning to go as long as 7:30, so an hour and a half, right, depending on your local time. It's 6 p.m. over here now, and I would like to continue till till 7:30, which gives us like an hour and a half. So this is a really good game. I never had this for my DMG, but I'm telling you now, this would have been one of my favorites straight away. It just plays fantastically well. It feels so darn good, and I really do. I mean, what do you guys think of this filter? What's it looking like to you? I mean, I'm seeing it on OBS, guys, right? And honestly, it's not doing it justice. And maybe you can see it from the picture. There was a special as well, which I think it was that. Ah, here we go. Up and attack. Yeah, because I think in the picture you might be able to see a difference in like the colors of the screens and whatnot. Oops. What a great game. Reminds me of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the first one, a little bit. I feel like this may be the better game, even though I really like Turtles. I'm not criticizing Turtles. That's one of my favorite games on the DMG. Nah, he's got me down when I attack him. Oh, okay. Okay, we got him, guys. Absolutely fair. I never had the Game Boy, but to me, this looks quite authentic. It looks really, really good, guys. Really, really good. So we got our energy backlight. Let's run some games. So one thing, when you're using the filter on the Analogue Pocket itself, when I go into the menu now and go to load cartridge, you can see I can't make out the menu. And that's why when you see over here, when you see I've got the Analogue Pocket with the screen on. And the reason I've got the screen on for the Analogue Pocket is because I want to be able to look at the menu and look at the games clearly. I mean, you can make out some of the stuff, but a lot of the stuff's difficult to make out. And I'm happy to take requests, guys, but just do it in block capitals. That's why I've got it kind of up there in block capitals. Just it says in the writing up there, give me your request in block capitals. I always end up playing the same games again and again, just because these are the games that I grew up playing. But yeah, I'm happy to try, and I'm happy to discover new games if anyone knows any games out there. But yeah, Game Boy DMG is fantastic. Now, I don't know if I never played any of the Game Boys, then I'd probably like the color better. If I'd probably like the Game Boy Advance even better. But there was such a charm to this, man. At the time this came out, you had what did you have? Okay, so you had what did you have? You had the Game Boy DMG, you had the Game Gear, and you had the Atari Lynx. And the Atari Lynx and the Game Gear, the games on it looked prettier, they were color. But honestly, this thing here won because of batteries. It won because of batteries. The batteries on this just lasted ages. I mean, you had to be in a well-lit area to play it. You know, that's how you had to play it. But someone had like 6 batteries for their for their Game Boy, right? And sorry, not for the Game Boy, for the Game Gear, and 8 batteries or 6 batteries, whereas for the Lynx, and it didn't last that long. And you had 4 batteries in your Game Boy DMG, and it lasted ages, man. This is a banger of a game as well, guys. Very, very, quite a tough game, but this just looks superb, man. Absolutely love. Big shout out to Gaw, man, GAW. That's the guy over on the PixelFX Discord server, man. He's made so many presets, and his presets are like top tier, man. But it's got a really good soundtrack, this game. Let me turn it up just a tad so you can hear this cosmic soundtrack that we have over here. Yeah, so guys, happy to take requests. Just hit me with some. Oh, that was just wrong. All right, let's run another game. I do usually do better on that. Let's see. Have we got any requests now? Oh, Kirby's Dream Land. Absolutely, my good man. Let's go over to that. I know you're seeing all that garbled, but that's because I want the effect on the game. So unfortunately, the menu suffers, but I can see it on on my actual device. Kirby's Dream Land, was it? Okay, this is Kirby's Dream Land. Yo, Hardbit, how you doing there, buddy? Hope you're well. Oh, I love that name. Culture Butter. I read it as Clutter Butter, but Culture Butter. Good enough. Clutter Butter sounds good as well. With this upscaler, can you turn off all the filters on the Mister for GB and do all the screen filtering GB effects on the? Yeah, you can. I mean, this one here is the Analogue Pocket, but I'm not using. I'm using like the grayscale like filter on here, and then I'm using this on there. So. And that's what I'm using, but you can turn stuff off. In fact, what we can do, let me just flick through some of them. Okay. So that's the original light, that's the original DMG going over there. So this is normal, but I think someone was mentioning to me for the best results, you want to go, not original DMG, I think it was grayscale that we went to, and that just worked out really, really well. That's Triniton, that's broken. This one here works really, really well from what I can kind of see. So this is what we're going with. I remember this one like last stream. So again, just looks really, really good. So I've actually got, I think I've got 2 cartridges of this actual game, you know. I had like a Game Boy Color for ages where I even stopped playing games. My kids used to just mess around with it. And they used to, honestly, they used to just, like at one point I saw one of my kids, like for some reason, just stamping on the Game Boy Color, and it never broke. And that Game Boy Color, my cousin said, oh, I can mod it for you. And he watched like a Macho Nacho video. He modded his Game Boy. He showed it to me and I was like, wow, that's freaking amazing. Going to the door. Okay, there. I've never really completed the Kirby game. I never got on with them back in the day, you know. You have to be exactly on the door because oops, sorry. Oop. Thought I was gonna go down there. Come here, you little chick. Wow. Good soundtrack for this. Here he goes, man. Kirby out there, I guess he'll suck anything. Okay, what are we doing here? Alright, bombs away. Take that. That dude reminds me of Terrence and Phillip from South Park. We need to watch more South Park. I like South Park. I used to watch it a lot. Oh, was that it? You're dead. Oh, okay. It wasn't even a proper boss. It was like a midway boss. So do you not get like other abilities in this? You know the later ones when you press it down, you get the ability. Can I suck that big thing? That's what she said. Ah, man. What am I gonna do? My wife's like, hey, yo, Pixel, what you doing? I'm playing a game about sucking. How'd you explain that to someone, you know? Oh wow, he can really eat that thing. Oh, nice game. Okay, let's run something else. Any other requests there, guys? Hit me with some requests, man. RT Retro Gaming, how are you doing, man? Let's have a look. So let me look at the cartridges. Gonna move over. Ooh, Kung Fu Master. I don't think I've ever tried this on the Game Boy DMG. Not sure it was there, guys. If you are enjoying this stream, press that like button. Do it for beautiful Karen over there. Loves it. She'll make your piping hot cup of tea. That's great because Yeah, you know what? Like I said, I like this, but I haven't tried anything else. But this does what I need it to do, which is it's brought my channel up to 4K. That's what I wanted to do. This is some truly... Yeah, you know what? I love the canned laughter. So I got this. I brought this Stream Deck to mess around with, and all I generally do on it is just literally just bring up these. Oh, wow! I was pressing a button there. So what I do is I'll bring up like the Karen prompts for, you know, like, subscribe, and Patreon and membership and all that. This isn't bad, man. It's a different take on Kung Fu Master. I mean, to start off with is going from left to right instead of right to left. I'm pretty sure the first game you start with right to left. But they definitely grab you like that, and it's definitely down to like the timing. Oh, look at that guy. It sounds like he's got an electric whip. Soundtracks like similar to that. So okay, you can can't really block down or anything. Cool. Oh wow. How am I supposed to beat this dude, man? Okay, so when he... Oof. Okay, oof. Okay, beats over there. We can do other games. Let's have a look. Never had a Game Boy. Looks good. It really does. It's the combination of the analog with the Morph4K here, to be honest. The Morph4K has a really good filter that reminds me. This is really cool. Let's look at Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening. So yeah, the Morph4K has this. So Gore, one of the members of like the PixelFX Discord server, and yeah, they've made some really good filters. I mean, I'll show you the one that I'm using. So if we go here, if I just move it right to get into the quick menu, and I go into profiles. Sorry, you can't see all of it because I've made the screen. So even though the screen I'm playing it on is a 16:9 screen, I've made it obviously just to show the Game Boy, so we're not wasting real estate. So if I go profiles, and you can see that it's got a specific one for the Analogue Pocket. And Gore, that's the guy that's made these filters, freaking awesome. And if I go into Game Boy and Game Boy Color, that's the one. DMG mask and color, that's the one that I'm using, man. And it looks wicked, man. Absolutely love it, 100%. You can see in the bottom left down there, it's going from 144p to bloody 4K, man. I don't know how many X that is. Is that 20X or something? So it's really boosting it up. And yeah, overall it's been great. But I feel like with the Morph4K, I have too much power in my hands. Like I feel like I can't do this device justice, right? Because there's a lot more to it that I just won't really understand. And I'd like to, yeah, I'd like to be able to use it like a heck of a lot better. But you know, I don't really understand it. I'm just generally not going to use any filters. What I'm gonna do is I am going to just upscale to 4K vanilla without any filters or anything, because filters are a mixed bag on YouTube. They don't always come out the greatest way. So I'll just run it and do it that way. And again, looks very nostalgic here. You know, playing this, love this game, brilliant game, and it just looks really good. Again, like for me, the best way to play this stuff would be on an actual Game Boy or the Analogue Pocket or a handheld, man. Even the Steam Deck, man. I really like some of the filters that you can get on there via Emu Deck, running RetroArch or whatever. It just you know, they work really well. I mean, Steam Deck feels a little bit big for something like this, like a Game Boy game, you know, because look how big the text is over here, right? You can see the text is big, and it's made for you guys or us guys looking at a small screen. And here I have a shield, and I think I need to go to the beach in order to get my sword back. Love the soundtrack for this, man. I mean, it's amazing. Like what a classic, what a big game we have on the Game Boy DMG. This is a fully fledged adventure, man. It really is that good. I need to do a video on this version of Link's Awakening where you can zoom out of the entire map and just go over the overworld. Absolutely fantastic. Really good. It's something that was released and the Nintendo DMCA'd it. But obviously, if you grabbed it while it was new and around, well, you grabbed it, you know. So that'll be interesting. Really, really good game. Okay, we won't do a really, really long adventure because that will take quite a bit of time. Let's go back in. Let's go core. Let's go cartridge. Have to keep moving around. So there was a game. Oops. No, sorry. Here, forgetting my alphabet, man. Do you know what? I like playing DuckTales, but every time I play DuckTales, you get like a sound copyright violation thing on there, man. See this game? I really like this game, man, and it totally sucks, man. You can't even play it properly. Oh, by the way, you can fast forward in Bud Dude's core by holding down the right trigger button with it on the right shoulder button. Let's check it. Yeah, it's the right shoulder button. If you press it, you can skip through it, guys. If you're tuning in and you're enjoying the stream, press that like button. Do it for beautiful Karen there. She loves it. She'll make you a piping hot cup of tea. Right, okay, normal mode. Let's go. And there you go, Kenshiro, Heart. There you go, Heart, Shin, Jaggy, however you say that name with it. Weiger, Salfa, Ro, Falco, Hun, Kyo, and KO, whatever they say. So you can pick out of all the characters. We'll go Kenshiro and ready. And I think usually you do fight Heart first. And the first the manga I ever saw was this one here, and I really like this game, guys, because you know this is before Street Fighter was out. Always being a fighting games fan, I think this was out before Street Fighter. You know, maybe not Street Fighter 1, but maybe definitely Street Fighter 2 from what I recall. But we always liked fighting games, right? And this was so cool. It's just really not that good. Couldn't really do much in here. I don't remember doing many specials in here, but it was just a game that we really liked. And I think it was more a case of we watched Fist of the North Star and it completely blew us away. It was like, wow, what a game. What a freaking game. I'm sorry, what a freaking anime. Like, I remember when I was young, I watched Fist of the North Star, and the next one I watched was Arotsuki Doji, man. Guys, Arotsuki Doji is twisted, absolutely twisted, man. Nuts. Watching that as like a 12 or 13-year-old, yeah, I think that'll mess up your head somewhat. Let's see what other games there are. Oh, what's really cool? Is it here? Let's have a look. Trying to see if there's a BC Kid game with it called Bonk. Have a look. Bonk's Adventure. Okay, the Bonk's games, from what I recall, were good on here. So yeah, seeing Fist of the North Star and then seeing Arotsuki Doji. Arotsuki Doji was crazy, man. Absolutely nuts, man. What a thing to watch, man. And there was another one called Ninja Scroll that I watched. I think I was a bit older when I watched that, but that was superb, Ninja Scroll. But Fist of the North Star left an impression on us because it was the first time we ever saw anything animated, and it wasn't, you know, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, DuckTales, Thundercats, He-Man. You know, where you like it, you enjoy it, it's brilliant, but yeah, it's not, you know, it's not super violent or anything like that. Whereas these ones were like, it was like, wow, like what you saw there was just insane. Okay, round one, start. Oops. Man, he got his axe before I could headbutt the chap. I like that doo-doo-doo sound. They've got that straight out of PC Engine. Okay, seems to be a good little, his hitbox seems to be decent. Let's get some steak. Yeah, it sounds very similar to the PC Engine there. Am I invincible? Sounds like I am. Yeah, I am. Okay, we have done the first level, guys. So remember, guys, happy to do your requests. Just let me know what they are, man. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So I would, you know, also I'm going to try it with other cores on the Analogue Pocket as well. But I really did like this. I remember doing like a general Analogue Pocket stream, having a look at stuff on here, and I really like the look of the Game Boy DMG. How long is that thing going to chase me for? It's chasing me throughout the whole level, man. Okay, it's gone back now. Let's try the sequel, which should be here. Bonk's Revenge. I've been told to play this game on the PC Engine. I've always played the first one, but yeah, I've been told to play that one on the PC Engine. Well, okay, so, you know, I don't have a Retro Tink 4K Pro or even the CE, so I don't really know. Look, I've heard great things about the Retro Tink, so I can't criticize it. All I can tell you is I've experienced the Morph 4K, and, well, I've been doing live streams with it just to kind of show everyone what I'm experiencing, and I'm having a great time with it. It upscales my content to 4K. I'm generally a guy that's going to use it in vanilla, but it is nice seeing all that stuff on there. I never understood, like, the fascination before, you know? I was like, okay, why do you... I'm generally happy playing stuff in 1080p, but once I started messing about this, I was like, okay, you know, if you've got a nice 4K big TV in your front room, you can plug all your retro consoles into it. You can upscale like a lot of stuff with it, and it is, I can see why people really, really like it. So, oh, okay, I had to press a button there. Okay, this is very different to the PC Engine game. Okay, does he not know how to climb a ladder? No? Oh, got to jump down the ladder, okay. Wow, what the heck is going on? Hey, look, I'm versus RoboCop, man. Hey, Murphy! Oh, he headbutted me out of pressing the laugh button, man. There you go, look at the price I pay. Oh, round 2, right, now you're gonna get it. Alright, there was no excuse there. I just lost. Oh, and I've turned into some kind of mummy. Alright, let's run another game. There's another really cool game I want to show you guys. Let's go Japan. And it's called... I think it's this game here, Seiko no Nondu. Listen to the glorious soundtrack of this, and I'm just going to take a sip of my drink. Here you go, we can forward this. Yeah, Ninja Spirit, banging. Sorry, dude, I don't know what that GBSC upscalers. Anyone got experience? I certainly don't. Whether they have feature parity, I cannot tell. I don't have a morph to compare it against. Okay, it's feature packed with all. Yeah. So I guess it depends what you want. For me, look, I'm messing about with these videos, but generally what's going to happen is I am just going to resort back to just upscaling the raw image, because that's the way it works with content creation. The raw image is what works. What works best on YouTube, and that's what I'm going to go for. Guys, look at this though, look at this. I never had this on my Game Boy. If I did, I would have loved it. It's one of my favorite games of all time. Very difficult, very, very cheap, but man, I love this game. Ninja Spirit, man, had this for the PC Engine. Great, we have the core on the Mister as well as part of as part of the IRMM 72, but man, this is such a good Game Boy port. I mean, a Game Boy is not going to get you a perfect arcade game, but this is as close as you can get on here, man. Like, pretty much everything is there. The halfway boss is there, the main boss is there. You can change your weapons as well, by the way. Let's, there you go, I've got Ninja Stars. Oof. And the soundtrack, you know, we've got a Game Boy version of the soundtrack. Let's get the power up there. I need my options, man. The harpoon was a weapon that I really liked, but I've kind of been using the sword more for stuff. Where's me options, man? Where's my option? When I say option, guys, I mean, right, let's swap that over to Ninja Stars here. Well, actually, you know what? I'm dead over there. Okay, right, let's go. I think, that's the weapon I want. Okay, I haven't got the power up now. Shame I'm dead, man. Look, look at this, like seeing this boss, look, this is on the Game Boy, man. Look how much effort went into games, right? It's disgusting when you look at modern games now, right? They don't care for your storage. Someone, I think I read recently that the game Helldivers, they managed to get it down from like 100 and something gig down to like 20 gig or something, you know? You've got all these new games and yeah, they're just like, and what's the other thing? They're not optimized well, right? They're like, oh, you know what, you can, they're just very badly optimized. So you need a super powerful GPU in order to run it, right? Whereas why not just make it so I've used handheld PCs for a long time, underpowered handheld PCs, and what happens is when a game's really nicely optimized, something like Doom for example, that's really nicely optimized, that will run 60 FPS on a handheld PC, right? But then you play something else and it's just horribly optimized. Like, I'm a big Capcom fan, but with that new RE engine, it's terrible. It's so badly optimized on any open world games. Sorry, the Resident Evil games, they ran great on handhelds, but when it came to open world stuff like Dragon's Dogma and even Monster Hunter Wilds, like they're terrible on handhelds. And then you look back at something like this where they've got a Game Boy, they're working with very limited technology, and all of a sudden they get a great port of a great arcade game just running on there, you know? There's no way you're gonna get an arcade fan out there that likes the arcade game, and when they play it on the Game Boy, that they won't appreciate this. There's a lot of appreciation here. Oh man, it's taken a long time. All right, let me get out of this and run another game. Yo, SNK in the house. How you doing, my brother from another mother? We've got Nathan Etrill as well. Hey, Big Al in the house as well. Awesome. Let me have a look at this menu here. Gonna have a look at some really good games. I'm very arcade centric, so I end up looking at a lot of arcade games. But do give me what you guys want to see, and I'm happy to run it, guys. I'm happy to run it. Herodias Da, okay. And this game is great wherever you play it, but the Game Boy version, man, wow. Like, wow, I can imagine these carts are really expensive now, man. Like, really expensive. So, yeah, let's have a look. So, any suggestions, guys? I'm happy to take them. Like it says up there, up top, block capitals, please. Let's go. So, the Konami made some great shmups. Look at this, look. You've got a choice of the 4 damn things in here, right? Let's go, my boy Vic Viper, age 58, man. Wow, that is really old. So we're gonna go manual. That's the way we like doing things here. Same with the 8-bit systems. Yeah, 16K RAM. There you go, man. Like, people worked with that and they pushed the tech. And you know what was amazing is when you shipped it, there was no, oh, you know what, we'll release it and we'll do a day one patch. There was none of that out there. You had to release stuff, and I kind of liked it because, you know what was cool? Some fighting games, if glitches were discovered in there, they kind of became part of the game. Like for Capcom versus SNK 2, you had stuff like roll cancelling, Street Fighter 3 First Strike, you got Kara grabs. So there was a whole heap of stuff out there that shot it too many times. I mean, like, seriously, guys, look how good this looks. It is Proteus. It's a great arcade game in a Game Boy DMG package. You know, just imagine you're out, you've gone out with your family somewhere, and it's so boring, but it's one of those things you have to do. Your parents made you go, but you have got your trusty Game Boy with you, and here I am talking too much and crashing into stuff. But here you go, man. Look how good Parodius looks on this. You know, one thing I do like about the Analogue Pocket is all the different colored filters. Let's go a little bit crazy here. Let's try something a second. I'm gonna. Sorry guys, I've got an integer scaling, so that's why you're not seeing which one I'm using. Well, okay, so I'm using the kind of red one there. Oh look, that's got rid of everything. I can see it. I can see it on my Analogue Pocket. It's red. But let's go back. Let's go back to that grayscale one, because that's the one that makes everything look the best. Just for anyone out there wondering, just want to show you a picture of my setup here. So that's how I've got it here. The screen that's wall mounted, I'm looking at and playing. I've got the Analogue Pocket with its screen on. By the way, if you were unaware, when you've got your Analogue Pocket docked, you can go into Tools and have docked display on, which will let you have the display on when docked. It just means when I'm running this filter, I can't see the menu on the normal screen. I can see it on the Analogue Pocket because it's running, well, you can see the image there. And there you go, just a little peek at exactly what's going on behind the kind of scenes. That's my setup there. So Yeah, let's run another game. You guys aren't really giving me many suggestions today, man. I feel like the stream's a little bit more difficult because I'm even having to select all the games. I love it when you select the game for me. All right, let's have a look. Okay, again. Sorry guys, looking at some games here. We've got any hacks here? What hacks have we got here? Okay, I think this is ℾ𝒾𝓈 potentially. Oh, what's the I got a game, Hero Night Squadron, running on a Steam Deck through Proton, and it works pretty well. And the Game Maker Studio, which is the engine we're using, does have native Linux builds as well. Oh, that's fantastic, man. Looking forward to that. Oh, Ⅎ𝒾𝓈, we actually started, when we started this stream, we started it with Ninja Gaiden. Look, if you look at the picture on screen now, that's what we began with, man. I took that picture just before I started. So that one's there. Super Mario Land, no worries, Essential Nonsense. We will do that next. Thank you for the recommendation. Let's go here. I think this is ℾ𝒾𝓈. At least I think it is. Interesting game. Oh no! Oh, this is one of the other Castlevanias. I forget there's other Castlevanias on here. I've kind of forgotten because for the whole part they weren't really that great. Man, let me attack those flying jizz things down there, man. Look at that. That is flying. I don't know what that is. That's flying vampire jizz, man. I'm not really a fan of the Castlevanias in the Game Boy DMG. I never really played them. Soundtrack's good though. I need to play some Metroid Prime 4, man. After maybe, oh look at that, I've got a projectile there, man. Or Metroid 2, yep. Ⅎ𝒾𝓈, we can do that. So let's go straight to Super Mario Land, man. Since you guys are coming out with the stuff now, good stuff. Love Super Mario Land, man. What a great game. Adnan Shah, hey PCN, or what about the Simpsons game? I think it was Bart versus the Juggernauts. Okay, yeah, we can try that. No worries. Try and keep suggestions in block capitals there, Adnan. Like it says there, like it says Metroid there below you. Okay. Right, sorry, just checking my phone for some stuff. Oh, okay, cool. Let's have a look at this. Okay, this game was banging. It has a good attract mode as well, so that's really cool. So what we got Super Mario Land. We've got a few suggestions. We need to do Bart versus the Juggernauts. I don't recall that game, man. Metroid Prime 4 is pretty good. There's no complaints, people. Okay, there's some complaints people have been. I'm enjoying it thoroughly. Do you know what? Did you notice, Nathan April, when you started it? So when I started the game, the way it started, it felt more like a Halo game. You know the way, like I felt like they were propping Samus up in the same way we kind of, you know, you got in the Halo games. You got, what was it like? You know, Master Chief, and everyone's like, oh, Master Chief, go here, do this. It felt a little bit more like that. Like they went a little bit more star-studded with it rather than that quiety kind of atmosphere. Right, okay. Ah, Mario, dirty boy, always going down the pipes. I wonder if there was actually like so video games, they say affect people. I don't really think that's true, right? You have to be a nutter to be a nutter. But was there someone out there that played Super Mario Brothers? And let me see, can you jump down? No, you can't. Okay, I was trying to see if I could run across the gap like Mario Brothers 1. I just couldn't remember. But yeah, I wonder if there's someone out there that went out there, right? And they played a lot of Mario Brothers, and they went out and they started jumping on turtles, man, or tortoises. I mean, is there anyone out there that has done that? So a lot of the stuff's really different here. Look, when you jump on the turtle or tortoise or whatever it is over here, they blow up and explode. So that's kind of interesting. Like, a lot of mechanics were different. Like over here, Mario's not really slippery. Like he stops pretty much instantly when you let go of the controller. Whereas the other games like Mario kind of slips a little bit. You know, that's one of the key mechanics about it. The other thing is if I didn't die or if I didn't lose a life there so quickly, the fireball in this, you fire it. You fire it. Did I get hit before I done that? I can't even remember now. Okay, yeah. The fireball in this, you hit it down and it goes up. It's really, really weird. But this is a great game, man. I used to play this and I had a lot of nostalgia for this. And you always get like a little bonus stage at the end there. Yeah, there you go, Nate. I knew it. It definitely felt like Halo when I started it, but I've only done the beginning. I'll probably need to start it again because I was playing it late when I was tired. Okay, I got myself a flower. Okay, I'm happy with a flower because flower power, baby. That's what we do. Right, okay, look, one thing about the fireball in here, if anyone that's unfamiliar with it, which I doubt, most of you guys will be familiar with this, right? Got a flower there. So when you hit it, it goes down, and rather than going along, it just bounces up. So obviously you can use it to your advantage. When you see something up there, you can just fire away at it. So different mechanic, a very, very unique game. So, and you know, once you jump on the turtle or the tortoise, whatever it is, I don't really want to miss-species it or anything, you know, and get myself into trouble because it's like, oh man, I identify as a tortoise. You have called me a turtle. You know, I want to respect you, whatever you are, right? If you're a tortoise, cool, you're a tortoise. If you're a turtle, you're a turtle. Hell, you know what? If you told me you're an alligator, I'll believe you and I'll call you an alligator. You know, it's all about respecting people and their wishes. And it's not limited to humans, right? You know, if I went around and a cat started saying woof, woof, I'd be like, here, boy, good boy, doggy, doggy. Right, okay, what's the next game in here? I feel like I'm waffling on. People are leaving. Let's have a look. Okay, so we have got Bart versus the Juggernauts. Right, let's have a look at that. And load cartridge. Let's go. Was this a Game Boy game? I don't recall it being a Game Boy game, you know? But so you can't. Oh, hold on. There was a Bart game there. Bart Escape from Camp Deadly. There's Barbie. All right, let me go to, maybe it was a Europe only game. No. Okay. Sorry, Adnan. Do you know what? I am going to have to give you this other Bart game. Let's just get to that. Here you go. This one is for you, buddy. So this one is Bart something else. We'll see it. We'll see it on the title screen. It's not what you asked for. Bart versus the Juggernauts. It's Bart Simpson Escape from Camp Deadly. Right. Whoever Camp Deadly is, they sound scary. Oh wow. Yeah, this plain and utter sucks. Oh, I can throw stuff. Hey, what am I doing, man? Oh wow, it's got a bit of speech there, man. Eat my shorts, but can I not attack this dude? Wow. Hey, there's Lisa in a tree. Okay, I think we need to go to Metroid 2. That was dreadful. Absolutely, utterly dreadful. Metroid 2 is a very, very good game. Is it Metroid 2? Is it called Samus Returns? I can't remember. Let's see. Oh, Metroid 2, Return of Samus. There you go. Let's go. Nice. A lot of these games have like color versions as well for the Game Boy Color, so you can get like a color redux, but this is really, really cool. Very, very big sprites for the Game Boy. Very, very big sprites. Oof. Okay, I need to be patient. I'm being not patient. Even though Metroid generally around the levels is quite generous with the health. Apart from if you step in like the poison water or whatever, right? Need to come back there. Okay, so it must have been this side. I really like really like the filters here. That's where I began. Oh, do I get health back there or something happening there? Oh, save, press start. Yeah, why not? Excellent. I never had this for the Game Boy, you know, but I felt like I really would have liked this. Wow, nice. Oh, I got myself a missile. Oh, I had missiles anyway, I think. It's cool, you start off like with missiles and stuff, right? That's pretty cool. Is there like a map in this? No, pausing just makes the screen flash. Ooh, boss fight. You can't get me from here. Come, lower down. Come at me. Okay, you're not coming. Okay, I am dead, guys. Wicked. That's not good poison water. Yeah, no, that's goo. Oh, is it? Okay, cool. Goo, right? Well, goo, whatever. It's not good. It's goobly goo. It's not good for us. All right, let's go. Let's see what other games we got, man. Come, hit me with your suggestions, guys. What else we've got? What else have we got? What's Mercenary Force? No idea what this is. I'm thinking it's like a Metal Slug type of game. Oh, what's this? Let's be the ninja. Oh, I can pick others. Okay. Oh, so you pick 4 out of 5 characters. Okay, what am I doing here? No idea what's gonna... Oh, I have no idea what I'm in for. Oh, wow. Pretty cool game. Oh, okay, so you need to... Someone come forward. Okay, here we go. This is very, very interesting. Wow, I think we've come across a little bit of a gem, guys. A shmup where you control 4 characters simultaneously. Ah, that's really interesting. So one button's fire and the other button is to kind of like change your formation. So for example, look, I can go down a line now. And I can just attack. But obviously if I move down, they'll move closer, but I will go back to that line, it seems. I don't know what the best formation is. Maybe form into like one giant thing and just attack like that. But it looks like you can only fire in one direction. Or no, some of the others are firing in different directions. Maybe that's a character trait. Interesting. Oh, one of my characters is dead. Oof, and the ninja dies. The leader is gone. Will these guys be able to go on? I kind of like this game. It's interesting. Very, very unique, right? You don't really get stuff like this on the game. What's that up there? Nah, I thought that was a power-up or something. Oh, look at that. Oh, I get to fight a tiger. Or should I say tiger? Tiger! Oh, wow. Fighting some kind of caterpillar boss. Oh, wow. Nearly dead here, man. Maybe I need like some kind of health bonus. Wow, we're dead. That was quite decent, I have to say, guys. That was very, very deep. Ah, R-Type, wicked. Mega Man 5, R-Type. Brilliant, brilliant. All right, we got all Tetris, yeah. Let's can't go wrong with a little bit of Tetris, guys. Oh, there we go, Tetris. Cool, right. Enjoy. Here we go. Look, let's speed through this. Haha, I like the fast forward that we've got. Let me take a little sip of my drink, guys. Let's go with some Tetris, man. I'm going to try and do 9-5, guys. So, game B. And well, here we go. So that was 9-5. And if we... Wow, look how good Tetris looks, man. This looks amazing, guys. Ah. Oh, man, I am dreadful at this. Ah, terrible, terrible. Let's try again. Oof. Ugh. Man, honestly, I'm not usually that bad. Drink. No, I'm drinking. I was a little bit under the weather, man. So I'm actually drinking lemon and honey, man. My Mrs. Pixel made it for me, man. She's so freaking awesome. Wow, honestly, they say this happens to all men, but apparently we're supposed to last longer. Right, okay, let's do this. Ah. Oh man. This is terrible, man. I used to remember, like, I was addicted to this part of it because I wanted to complete it to see everything, and that's how you kind of get, like, the true ending. You need to do it on 9-5. It wouldn't even let me take it there. I held that from the beginning to put it on the end there. Oh, man. Anyway, guys, here we are. We're at an obsessive Tetris stream now, where I'm determined. You know what, dude? No lying, I suck. Too much, too much. Let's move on. Okay, one more go. Say, Johnny Walker will make you feel... Oh, okay, nah. I'm a teetotal guy, man. Honey and lemon, that's it for me, man. Honey made from my actual honey. Because I like to call her honey. Ah. Oh, I can't. Okay, you know what? I'm giving up here, man. This took me a long time as a kid to beat, man, and it was a great achievement, man. An absolute great achievement. Looks like we're not going to do it on stream. What else did we have? We had some, oh, R-Type, absolutely R-Type, man. Yeah, great game, absolutely great game. Thank you for picking that one. That is one of my favorites. Hey guys, if you are enjoying this stream, press that like button. It really does help out. Do it for beautiful Karen over there. And yeah, Karen loves it when you poke that like button. Or sorry, I should really be saying Mrs. SNK Kev Karen. Karen Kev, full name. Oof, oh man, why'd I do that? Great soundtrack as well here, guys. I like the little spiral thing here. It's like a diet spiral thing compared to the arcade, but they got it in there. And again, props to the game developers back then, right, for making R-Type fit in a certain way on this, you know. It's weird. I couldn't see what to shoot there exactly. Like in the arcade version, it's a lot clearer. Oof. Oh no! Did I miss the power up? No, I didn't. Okay, cool. Okay, let's run another game. Let me check my phone. Or right, cool. All right, guys. Really sorry. I am gonna have to end this stream. Yeah, just need to attend to some family matters. So, guys, absolutely awesome for everyone that joined in. Let me put on a random game as we do the outro. Let's go Ren and Stimpy. Okay, so yeah, guys, thank you for watching. I did say at the beginning there might be all of a sudden there might be a quick exit, and this is one of those ones. Mind you, we nearly did an hour, so we're all good. Yeah, absolutely freaking awesome, guys. Thank you for thank you for tuning in and watching. I am very, very happy with the Morph4K. I like the effect it gives on the Game Boy. I've been playing it on, I've been using it with a Mr. and the Analogue Pocket. I will try and, I'm going to pull out my Wii, and I need to sort out my PlayStation 2 as well. I'm going to plug it into this and do some videos or streams with that anyway. So, there you go, guys. Maybe go and watch some Ren and Stimpy. Remember that one? All I remember was one of them always had their butt out. Is that a wrong cartoon? But anyway, guys, be freaking awesome to one another. If you did enjoy the content, press that like button. It really does help out. Do it for beautiful Karen over there. In fact, as well as liking, she really likes it when you subscribe. She loves it when you subscribe. So, guys, this is Pixel Cherry Ninja out.